How do we do that? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to define our goal. What is it that you want to achieve with your DMs? Write this down on a piece of paper. I want to book calls. I want to close deals in Messenger. I want to get people to my website. I want to get more downloads on my podcast or YouTube channel. I want to fill up a challenge. I want to, whatever it is, write down your achievement that you want. Secondly, we're now going to use your new brand voice to write a sequence of messages that guide prospects through a journey from introduction to the conversion that you're looking to achieve. What does it look like? This. It's called tip to tail. The tip is you're telling AI who you want them to be. The middle is what you want them to create. And the tail is the writing style that you want them to use. When you prompt AI in this fashion, it gets very hyper specific. Okay, here's an example. This is the one I used. You are, so what I'm doing is I'm telling AI who they are. You're a world-class business owner and people look up to you. They want to be like you, use the same tools you do, take the same hobbies as you like, and buy everything you have to sell. You're the co-founder of, I used FlowChat, an award-winning software that completely disrupted how businesses use DMs to communicate. So that's part one, the tip. Middle is, please create a two-way conversational DM messaging script to get the founder, my target, potentially struggling with using DM methods to grow our business, to connect, engage, reply, and book a call. That's what I want my outcome to be. That's what I asked AI to create. The messaging sequence must include an arrangement or engagement complement, 2 to 3 transitional questions to determine whether or not it makes sense for her to book a call, and an invitation to book a call, then a booking link message. That's what I want AI to build for me, very specifically. And then I take my voice and I say, use the following writing style, and I paste that writing voice. And when you do this and you hit go, it spits out something that's amazing. Now we have our first initial message. We would have to tweak it a little bit, right? So I've been following your journey with their business, or I've been following your journey, first name. Absolutely love what you're doing. Your dedication to growth and innovation is seriously impressive. Quick question. How's your DM outreach going lately? Many founders find it challenging to get responses. Have you experienced this? That's the exact first message I shared with you a little bit earlier. That's how it works, right? And then it'll actually kick out the entire DM messaging conversation for you. All you have to do now is you take the part where it says you and you dump that into each stage on your pipeline flow, and voila, you've used AI to create an unbelievably close DM messaging sequence. You might have to change it in real talk, right? No prompt is perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Not even Taylor Swift, even though she's like as close to perfect in the music space as you can get. You'll have to edit and adjust your messaging just a little bit. So now you know how to create that messaging sequence. And then the last piece is just split testing and optimizing, right? Initial testing. So what you want to do is you want to take that first message, you want to send it out to a small segment of your audience or a small segment of cold audience to see if it's getting engagement. Remember the 4 hinge points of the conversation. Number 1 is to get engagement. So when we start building pipelines, the most important thing that you can ever do is focus on the first message, getting engagement. When you get engagement, that's a win. That's what we celebrate.